Is that correct?
That's correct, yes.
And so why have you decided to stand for this election in New England?
Well, the reasons are that, first of all, it was an opportunity. And I believe that I think Barnaby Joyce has failed. As Deputy Prime Minister, he bears tremendous responsibility, along with others, but he is Deputy Prime Minister, for the range of decisions that have been taken while he was Deputy Prime Minister and that have had an adverse impact on Australia and on Australians. And so it was a chance to challenge him, and I would very much have liked to have spoken to him and to have asked him a series of questions. But however, he's decided not to participate with us. And again, it's my constitutional right, if you like, as an Australian citizen to stand here. I've been told I'm a blow-in. I've been told I've parachuted in, and I have to say that the parachute regiment, when the going gets tough, and the tough get going, and the parachute regiment gets parachuted in. So I've done that. But I'm no more a blow-in than is Barnaby Joyce, because he blew in from Queensland. If he'd been able to get a lower house seat in Queensland, he would have stayed in Queensland. So he took the opportunity of a lower house seat here in in New England, and that's exactly what I'm doing. And I'm doing it because I want to hold the current crop of politicians to account. And inside Parliament and outside Parliament, I want to shout and stamp my feet and bring them to account. The shameless self-interest that drives the politicians today. They took a pay rise. The rest of Australia has not had a pay rise for years. And shamelessly, only 2 politicians spoke out against the recent pay rise for all politicians. The use and abuse of expenses is unconscionable, and the superannuation that they receive, which is totally out of whack with what the rest of us in Australia receive. They receive 15.4% superannuation. Why that is the case, no one's ever explained to me why they deserve more than 50% more than we receive by legislation which they've imposed or given to us. So I want to make that change. I want to really hold them to account and bring proper leadership that I learned in the military, leadership that applies across all organisations, government, businesses, schools, community organisations.